While 39-year-old Shanetta Basel, pictured here, is charged with first-degree murder in Hoffman's death. She faces additional charges for assault and resisting arrest. Court documents say when police and paramedics found her, she had a cut that was bleeding on her finger. Hoffman and his partner were taking her to the hospital. That's when documents say she pulled out a knife and stabbed Graham Hoffman. A police officer was following the ambulance, and that officer struggled with Basel as they tried to arrest her.
So we know a lot of you may be wondering how Basel even made it onto the ambulance with a knife.
Well, today we did talk with the fire department about policy regarding patting down patients and what can be done to protect our first responders.
I'm Rachel Henderson at the Kansas City Fire Department headquarters, where any policy changes or decisions would be made following the death of firefighter paramedic Graham Hoffman. I asked the fire department and the police department about what protocol is already in place for a situation like what led to his death.
While we would like to just, with the stroke of a pen, make it better, it's a process and you have to get a lot of people involved and a lot of input.
Battalion Chief Michael Hopkins knows this.
There is a rise in first responder and emergency room workers, taking abuse.
Shanetta Basel was charged with the first-degree murder of Graham Hoffman, and it's the routine moments leading up to that call that could change policy and save lives.
We don't have a specific policy for our members on pat downs. Our medics do have the autonomy that if they feel that a patient's going to be competitive or if they need that additional assistance to request PD to have that person searched.
Court documents say officers told paramedics they would follow the ambulance to the hospital. Hopkins says that's typical for someone being detained, but Basel wasn't.
PD would have a better explanation as to why they decided to follow the ambulance.
I asked the police department what their protocol is for patting down ambulance patients. They said they followed the Fourth Amendment and sent me their policy for calls involving mental health, drug, or alcohol issues. I also asked if they ran Basel's name at the scene and made the connection that she bit an officer just days prior. KCPD referred me to the prosecutor's office for further questions.
Firefighter Hoffman did exactly what he was supposed to do. He was following the medical protocols and procedures that were in place.
His death could set a precedent for protocols that don't exist.
We will reach out to other departments, see what they're doing to combat these issues.
They've also reached out internally to their own staff for ideas.
This is a very unique incident that will have to be looked at critically. And there's a lot of nuance that goes into that.
Rachel Henderson, KSHB 41 News.
Thank you, Rachel. One organization made up of firefighters is working to try to help Hoffman's family. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now to learn about the Yard Foundation and their work to raise money after Graham Hoffman's death.